Hello and welcome to Beautifully Restored, now in video format. Look at me. You guys get to watch me, or maybe you're listening to me on a podcast platform, and that's okay. But if you are listening to me and you can't see me, you got to know that on a Monday, my hair is down, my makeup is on, and that is probably the first time ever. So let's get started. I hope you guys have had a good month. I can't believe November is almost over. Thanksgiving is this Thursday, and I think we're all confused on what to do. Do we get together as a family like we used to and put everyone at risk of getting COVID, or do we spend it isolated? I'm pretty sure our family will be getting together. My husband's family, they all live in our town. I'm pretty sure all of them will be here. Um, we will not max out the capacity of my home, so don't worry. We will stay within the rules and regulations of that, whatever that even means. But I'm just looking forward to enjoying some time off and some time to enjoy family. I would say relax, but it's hardly relaxing. I will be doing lots of baking and cooking and all of that good stuff. We deep fry a turkey, which I learned when I lived in Louisiana, um, 18 years ago. Oh my gosh. No, I lived in Louisiana like over 20 years ago. That's crazy. Anyway, so they taught me how to deep fry turkey, and that is the best way to do it. Let me tell you right now, in some peanut oil. It only takes 45 minutes once you put it in there, and it is so good. It is the best turkey you'll ever have. Forget baked turkeys. Yeah, no thanks. I think smoking turkeys is good too. So that's also another great way to do it. I'm hoping to buy a smoker. So if any of you have any great advice on buying a smoker, email me, melcoach80@gmail.com, message me on Instagram, shoot me a text if you know my phone number. But gonna hopefully buy a smoker for Black Friday, looking for a good deal. So, but anyway, so Thanksgiving is always a great time to think about what we're thankful for. And we are a blessed people. Uh, and I know some of you listening or watching may say, well, I've got this going on, but truly there's always something that we can be thankful for. And I am beyond blessed. I try to be grateful every day, not just this time of year, but every day I do try to find something I'm thankful for. I use a Panda Planner. I don't have it here in front of me, but I have my Panda Planner, and every day I sit down in the morning and there is a spot on there for being thankful and your gratitude, and you write out what you're thankful for. So I try to dig deep and I try to get specific with that, and I write down what I'm thankful for every day. And then I also write out what my goals are and all that. You guys probably know my morning routine by now. I have quite an extensive and intensive morning routine. It's very important to me. So today I want to talk about, who do you want to be? Who do you emulate yourself after? Do you have someone that you admire, someone that maybe in their career or their personal life? I think most of us do. For me, I seem to look at people lately whose career, their coaching business, let's be specific, their coaching business is where I want mine to be. They are what I would consider super coaches. So I interviewed one of them last week, my business coach, Ken Jocelyn. I've also, I chat back and forth every once in a while, and I follow very closely Anthony Trucks, former NFL player, hoping to have him on my podcast soon. I'll be asking him and we'll see what happens with that. And Coach Michael Burt also is someone that I definitely watch and consider a mentor to me, whose coaching business is just phenomenal. He's making such a difference in people's lives and building a beautiful career off of being a coach. So I look at these people career wise, and I think that's what I want to have, right? So a good question to ask yourself. So think about who that is. Maybe it's someone who has the physical fitness that you admire. Maybe they eat well, they exercise regularly, they're very fit. Maybe it's someone who's just happy, someone who enjoys life and is living their best life. and you look at them and you're like, I wish I had that, or I admire them. And I'm not talking about like coveting and hating your own life and, wishing you were someone else. I don't mean that. But I mean seeing someone that you admire or respect. So I heard Anthony Trucks this week on an Instagram Live ask the question. No, it wasn't that. It was a clip from a podcast that he had done with someone else. And he asked the listeners to ask themselves, the person that has everything that you want, or is kind of the person that you would want to be, what are they doing right now in this moment? And he was like, ask yourself that. What are they doing right now in this moment? Because that's probably what you should be doing if that's what you're wanting to be or accomplish or do or whatever. He also said, if that person looked at your life, and in whatever area we're talking about, would they say that you're not doing enough? And if that's the case, which honestly for me is definitely the case. And I know people look at my life and they think that I'm doing so many things. I have a podcast, I have a blog. I had my first live event last week, which was really exciting. Can I take a time out and just say that was a big step for me? And that is something that's a perfect example of I'm trying to build my coaching business. I'm trying to have influence over people and make a difference in the lives of people. And I'm learning from some of these super coaches that the way to do that is to get yourself in front of more people. The more people you can get yourself in front of and speaking to, and getting your message out, the more you'll grow that influence. So that was a big step for me to have a live event where I invited female business owners and women who are side gig hustlers trying to increase their revenue in their business, or maybe they're aspiring to be a business owner. Maybe they're just striving for more. Maybe they have that burning inside of them that is telling them that they're created to do more, or there's something for them that they should be doing and they don't know what. Or maybe they do, but they don't know how to start. That event was for them. And I call the community that I'm creating Fiercely Driven Women. So if you're listening to this right now and that interests you, let me know, because our next meeting will be on Zoom. So even though it started off local, I'm opening it up to any women who feel very driven and feel like they want to do big things in this life, and they need a community of other women to help support and encourage them along the way. So I had that event and that was awesome. I live streamed it, which was my first time ever doing something like that. And we had a few people in attendance, I would say 8 or 9 total, which was big for me. I was excited about that. But, I was doing that out of, emulating the lives of these other coaches that I admire, because they do things like that. So, even though I'm doing all those things, that's what the point I was getting to. Even though I'm doing all of those things, the point is, am I doing enough? And am I doing the right things? That's the other question to ask yourself. Whatever your goals are in life, if you have big goals for your life, for your family, for your personal health, for your career, if you have big goals and you've set them and you know what they are, like, it's going to take work to get there. So on the daily, are you doing the things that are going to get you to that goal? Because if you're not, a lot of what you're doing is wasting time. I have to reevaluate my calendar and my schedule and what I'm doing on a daily basis, because I do a lot of stuff. But is that what I'm doing, is just a bunch of stuff? Are all of the things that I'm doing, or at least the majority of the things that I'm doing, are they working me towards my one thing? I'm reading or finishing up a book by Gary Keller called The One Thing. Great book. And it's all about how so many of us have that one thing that we want so bad in life to achieve or to do, but how focused are we on that one thing? Like, everything that we should be doing should be centering around that one thing and working us closer and towards it. So whatever that might be, if you have a goal and you're just willy-nilly about it, like, oh, I want to be healthier, I want to lose weight, I want to eat better, but you're not actually putting action steps into doing that, and it's not a focal point for your life. If you're not planning and preparing your food, and if you're not buying the right things, or maybe you're not seeking help, you could use a coach that could help you. These kinds of things, these action steps, they're going to help you get to that one thing. If it's getting a promotion at work, if it's starting a business, if it's growing your business, whatever your one thing is, the thing is that you've dreamt of doing. Maybe it's starting a nonprofit, starting a charity, um, whatever that is. If you're not doing the things that it will take to get you to that place on the daily basis, you're not going to get there. And you're wasting your time doing a lot of other stupid stuff, like cleaning your house. Don't clean your house. Call me. I have a cleaning company. Tidy Up by Melissa. I mean, come on. Seriously, like I hire out cleaning my house now. I have my company come in and clean it because that is time that I can spend working towards my one thing. Now I realize not everyone can afford that luxury, but whatever time you can take and you can dedicate towards the one thing and doing the things that you should be doing to get there, you need to do it. Okay. So like I'm literally now taking an inventory of my schedule, my daily schedule and what I'm doing. And I'm making sure that everything that goes in my calendar is considered a high value activity. And I'm getting that from Coach Michael Burt. HVA, high value activity. High value activity are their activities that, well, he says that generate money. And so for me as a coach, generating money means getting more clients. So are my activities that I'm spending most of my day doing, are they ways in which will generate more clients? Ways in which I will get myself in front of more people. And I can guarantee you the high level coaches that I admire spend the majority of their day doing those kinds of things. Now, when you get to some of these high levels, they have teams and they have people that are working for them and doing those things. But for now, am I doing the things that I can do to do that? So ask yourself, what is the one thing that you really want more than anything in this life? And are you doing the work to get yourself there? Think about the people that you admire that are doing that. Maybe there's someone that you have kind of as your example of what you want to be or what you want to be doing. What would they be doing right now on a Monday at 12:30 in the afternoon? And maybe that's what you should be doing. And even harder to ask yourself, if they looked at your life, if they looked in like a fly on the wall and they watched what you did on a daily basis, would they most likely say, you're not doing enough? And I'm first to admit that I'm guilty of that many times. So, how bad do you want it? And the how bad do you want it is the why. And that's so important too. And that's not what this podcast is about today, but the why. Why do you want to do that? I believe that if you do have big goals in life, whether it's health goals, personal goals, professional goals, you have to have a why so big that it gets you up off of the couch and away from Netflix to pursue it, or out of bed in the morning when you feel like sleeping in. No matter what it is, your why has to be so big that it gets you moving. And my why, for why do I want to build my businesses and become a high-level coach someday? It's because I want to help people. I want my story, my life, my journey not to have gone to waste. I want to help people with it. And the more people that I can get in front of to share my story and my journey with, and what I've done to get from where I was to where I am now, the more that I can do that to, the more people that I help. And then I feel like my journey and my story was worth it. And that's my calling. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. That's my why. So that's pretty big. It gets me off of the couch to go work hard to do it. And it gets me out of bed really early in the morning. Trust me, my alarm went off at 5:00 this morning and I did not want to get out of bed. I was really tired and I literally laid there and I thought, what are your goals today? What are you trying to do? get going because you got stuff to do. Your calendar's full today. Let's go. So that's what I wanted to bring to you guys today. I hope it was helpful. If you need any kind of encouragement, support, or help, please reach out to me at melcoach80@gmail.com. That's my email. I'm on Instagram at melcoach80, melcoach80. And I have a website, but I'm really close to redoing that. And so I'm in the process of that. So I haven't been promoting it very much, but it's there. www.melissastewarthealthcoach.com. Really long. So anyway, you guys enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the rest of your week. And remember what you're thankful for. Focus on that. Focus on the good things. So many good things. And remember your perspective each day, that you focus on all the blessings, and that'll help you from having bad days and bad weeks, bad months, and even bad years. So, oh, one more thing. I have a free webinar coming up this Sunday, November the, November the 29th. Sunday, November the 29th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm trying to make it at a time that won't interfere too much with football. Even though I know the ladies probably won't care too much about that. I say that. That's not true because I love to watch football and I'm a lady. But I don't want to do it too early. People are in church, and then in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon naps are like the best, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. naps. So Sunday at 5 p.m., 1 hour. Free webinar on how to have a no-fail new year. So I am inviting everyone to come on a Zoom with me, and it'll be live on November the 29th, Sunday, the Sunday following Thanksgiving, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, on how to have a no-fail new year. I want to help everybody going into the new year. And I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions. I'm talking about 2020 sucked for people. Let's go into 2021 and make sure that this is a no-fail new year. So if you've got things that you want to change about yourself, your mindset, your health, your career, your business, your relationship, I don't know, whatever it is, if you want to have a no-fail new year, I'm going to bring y'all the secrets to a no-fail new year. I'm excited. I want you guys to come. So I'll be having the information about that soon. We'll be posting Zoom links and all that where you can tune in and maybe register. I guess I should do one of those things where you actually register for it. Can I do that? I know important people do that. I don't know. I got to figure that out, where you guys can register for my free Zoom webinar. So no fail, no new year. Let's go. Let's have a great year. 2021, it's going to be amazing. It can't be worse, right? Better be careful about saying that. Okay, you guys, off we go. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you here next time.